Hey fellow crypto enthusiast, welcome to today's quick trend analysis. Let's get started. Looking at the Ethereum hourly time frame, the price moved only slightly to the downside with around 0.7% in the last 24 hours, with a current price of 128. Next, looking at the simple moving average, or short SMA, it is calculated by summing up the close prices for a certain amount of candles and then dividing it by the number of the candles. We use usually the last 20, 50, 100 and 200 candles to calculate the different SMAs. The SMA lines could be used to determine if a trend is currently to the downside or upside. The SMA lines could also show support and resistance levels, and breaking one of them could signal trend to the corresponding direction. When we now look at the current hourly simple moving averages, the current price is between the 100 and the 20 SMA. If the price bounces off the 100 SMA, which is currently at 127, it could be seen as a support, and the 20 SMA that is at 128 could be seen as a resistance to the upside. Breaking either way signals a possible further move to the corresponding direction. Moving to the Relative Strength Index, or short RSI, it is a momentum indicator that measures the internal strength of the price moves. The RSI is a bounded indicator and moves between 0 and 100. Typically when the RSI is above 70, the price is considered overbought and a pullback or consolidation could be expected. On the other hand, if the RSI is below 30, the price is assumed oversold. When we now look at the current hourly Relative Strength Index, the current hourly RSI is at 48, so there are currently no signs of the crypto being overbought or oversold. Next, looking at the moving average convergence divergence, or short MACD, it uses two moving averages, usually the 12-period and the 26-period moving average, subtracted from each other to create a single line, the MACD line. Usually, a second line, the 9-period EMA, is used as a signal line. You should keep an eye out for these two lines crossing, which will indicate a trend change and trigger a signal to buy or sell in the respective direction. If we now look at the current hourly MACD, the trend is currently going down because the MACD line is below the signal line. However, the MACD histogram shows that the momentum is currently shifting to the upside, and it could be expected that the price will consolidate for some time, and you should wait to see if the MACD line will cross the signal line, which will be bullish. Jumping to the 3-hourly simple moving averages, the current price is below all simple moving averages for this time interval, which looks bearish, and it is to watch if the closest SMA, the 20 SMA, will play as resistance or the price will break it to the upside above the current price of around 128. Looking at the 3-hourly Relative Strength Index, the current 3-hourly RSI is at 45, so it doesn't show signs of overbought or oversold conditions at this point. Moving to the 3-hourly MACD, seeing as the MACD line is above the signal line, meaning that the trend is currently on the up. But according to the MACD histogram, we can see that the momentum is going down. Owing to this, we can expect the price to remain stable, and you should wait and see if the MACD line will cross the signal line, which will be a downward trend. In general, the larger time frames have a greater impact on the price, so please remember that when we display different time frames with different indicators. And also, the shorter time frames are only representative for the short-term trading. Thanks for watching, but you should know that trading with cryptocurrencies is very risky, and these videos are only an overview of what happens with the price and a pure technical analysis without considering the fundamentals. So you should read more and make your own investing decisions. See you.